In this problem, we're given data about sales and the corresponding profit, and an assumption that it can be modeled by a quadratic equation. So given these data, find the best fitting curve, which will be a parabola quadratic for the data, and then find the two break-even points where the profit would be expected to be zero. Okay, now what they want is where the profit is zero based on the model, not based on the data, okay? First, let's get the data into Excel. We can copy and paste it. And even though it's in a horizontal format instead of being vertically down the columns, it will still work. Excel will just assume that your topmost row is your x-axis. Select the data, insert, and since we're modeling, don't use the marked, use the separate scatter plot. And then add a chart element, trend line, more options. Quadratic is a polynomial of order 2, which is the default value, and display the equation on the chart. Okay, let me copy this. And I'll need to change the formatting a little bit. So notice that WebWork already has the y and the equals, so I need to take that out or else it would be marked wrong. Negative 0.1178x, and then change the formatting squared. All the rest of it looks like it will be okay. Okay, now find the two break-even points or the amount of sales that will yield a profit of zero. Now in your data, you can see a profit of zero, but this question isn't asking for the data value, it's asking for the model's value. So I'll need to create some columns with my model. An X column and a Y column. Put in any starting value for the X. Y is going to be equal to negative 0.1178 times, get the X value and square it, plus 112.13 times, get the X value, take away 10130. And we can see from our graph that we would expect a zero around 100 from the data also, but then another one somewhere way over here. So let me put in some points. That goes up to 550, so 200, 300, 400, and so on up until, I don't know what, 1300. Let me copy this formula down. And in between 800 and 900, I can see that the profit goes from a positive number to a negative. So I'm expecting a 0 point somewhere in here, and then another one somewhere back around 100. So I'll do my goal seek twice. Data, forecast, what if, goal seek, set cell, this one, the Y value, to a value of 0 for my break even by changing the X. Okay, that should be my first break-even point. I'll keep that. And notice again, scientific notation. If I change the formatting, and show the number of decimal places, that's correct to the first, second, third, fourth, fifth decimal place. Okay, then my other value should be somewhere between here. You can choose either row. Set the y coordinate to a value of 0 by changing the x coordinate. Okay, the two break-even points, they want the x value, so I'll copy that and paste it in. That's my first level of sales, and my second value